sunny day with a smile on my face. I'll go back to that place far away. Back to that shack and that red-headed hen. She'll say, how have you been? Then go back to the hay and lay me my breakfast. Some sunny day I'll be on that express, flying, oh flying away, away to my little bunch of happiness. Oh, how I pine for those lips, sweet as wine. They'll be pressed close to mine some sunny day. Some sunny day with a smile on my face, I'll go back to that place far away. Back to that shack and that red-headed hen. She'll say, how have you been? Then go back to the hay and lay me my breakfast. Oh, how I find those lips sweet as wine. They'll be pressed close to mine some sunny day.
Gary, what is it? You want to build another treehouse? All right, let's get ready. The most time-consuming part of building a treehouse is going to be scouring the map trying to find the right tree to build in, and you won't know which trees are easy or frustrating to build in until you get down to building in them. There's tons of trees, but only a certain number of models. Some branches have collision, some don't. What that boils down to is this: branches with collision are branches you can't build in or through. You'll get the intersects with existing object error. Branches without collision you can build through, but you may want to avoid because you don't want a face full of branches clipping through a wall, interrupting your good time camp vibes or whatever. It's good to keep in mind a general idea of the camp aesthetic or theme you're going for, but don't overthink it too much. Once you find the right tree, you'll know it. Then just let the location inspire you for a more specific build. Build your camp around the location. Don't force an idea into a location it doesn't work with. Have a general plan in mind, but remain adaptable. The forest is one of the more aesthetically pleasing and hospitable areas to build in, with all the choice of trees you could ever want. The biggest downside is trying to build away from other popular camp spots. The stretch of river from Flatwoods to Morgantown is a common source of contested camp placement woes. So observe where you see other people commonly building their camps and try to avoid those areas. The Toxic Valley doesn't have a whole lot of viable trees, but there's some tall boys with few branches to impede your building, which is always nice. As for general building advice, try to incorporate pre-built structures or scenes into your camp if possible. Also, on-site resources are always a nice bonus, but shouldn't be a selling point. The Ash Heap is one of the most overlooked areas of the map to build in. I almost never see camps here. There's even a tree near Welsh with a graveyard under it, if you're a creep, and you like creep stuff. Which I do. The Savage Divide is honestly an area I don't build in very often. Many of the trees will disappear if you build near them, and the ones you can build in are tall and narrow, but usually have a cluster of clippable branches that will reach into your build like some sort of serenity-sucking Drackler. This can be circumvented with a little imagination or building a treehouse that spans more than one single tree, if you can manage it. But I know you can. I believe in you. The Mire, in my opinion, offers the best variety of huge trees and a great atmosphere to build in. The challenge here is going to be building around all the branches. Besides the emotionally devastating stream of building errors, there will be an actually physically deadly stream of constant swamp horrors trying to wreck you and your budding treehouse, so keep your head on a swivel. The Cranberry Bog is nearly devoid of tree life, but there are some nice choices along its northern border with the Mire. Otherwise, options are scarce, though there are a few dotted here and there. And it probably goes without saying, but consider where a nuke is going to land if you want to build anywhere near Fisher Site Prime. So, what did we learn today, Gary? What do you mean, not much? Stow the negative attitude, Gary. I, for one, would like to share some words of encouragement. Building a camp can be frustrating. The build menu is a modern art monstrosity, and sometimes it seems the building rules were conjured up by some kind of magical warlock. But what do we do when we're faced with a challenge, Gary? No, we don't run away. We try. We fail. We learn. And we try again. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make you better. You might be in the thick of a build thinking the juice ain't worth the squeeze, but after learning some of the tricks, challenging yourself, and getting out of your comfort zone, you'll be able to build wherever your mind takes you. Oh, right. Speaking of tricks, in the next video I'll be going over some of the building shenanigans I commonly use. And I'll be shooting a treehouse tutorial. What do you mean shoot straight this time? I shoot straight, Gary. I'll shoot you. They've changed some of the building rules again since the last time I built a treehouse with no foundations, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, get out there, find your favorite tree, and we'll see you in the next video.
Flying away, flying far away to my little bunch of happiness. Oh, how I pine for those lips sweet as wine. They'll be pressed close to mine sometime.